tonight's coverage of the Camping Universe Truck Series, coming at you live from Pocono. One of the very few races left in the season tonight. Have about, I think it's either 3 or 4 left after tonight. So definitely time to go with a really, really tight points battle between Jared and Jason. Them two separated going into tonight's event by 21 points. That's all the separation there is right now. So definitely right now is the time and opportunity to make up ground as we head further and further towards the end of the season here for the Camping Universe Truck Series. Right now, we're going to speak with your points leader, Jason, the driver of that number 88 machine, right now. Hey, Jason, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
All right, bud, you're leading the points there by 21 points. You go in tonight. It looks like so far you've got a pretty quick truck. What's the plan, just to minimize everything and get to the end of the season here with the points?
Oh, yeah, pretty happy with how the truck. I think the weather played pretty well into it. We were fighting some issues with traction, and I think it's become a lot better at the beginning of the run for us. So, goal is, rack up as many points as you can. So, pole, lead the most laps, win stages, all that. Get as many points as we can. Try and pick up as much of a lead so that we go to those restrictor plate tracks that we have a little bit of a buffer. Going to have an issue.
10 4 on that. Also, just an update there, your teammate there's second on the board right now, so good run for him as well.
Yeah, I think Norman's got a pretty good shot here today, doing something real good. So, put down a pretty good lap there, and I think, as I said, I think as a team we've got the truck pretty dialed in here for this week. So,
alrighty, buddy, with the best of luck to you.
thank you.
Yep. Alrighty, we'll grab your runner-up in points right now, one Jared, and we'll get an interview with him. Alright, Mr. Jared Matt with Extreme Sim TV, you got a copy on me?
Yes, I do.
Alright, bud, so you're sitting second in points, you're about 21 points out. What's the plan to make up some ground on that 88 machine?
Hope he doesn't finish good and finish good.
Simple as that, right?
It's easier said than done, though.
Well, that's a pretty simple version way of putting it, but it's kind of hard to get it to work that way for you all the time.
Yeah, I think really my only hope I think this is four races to go and by now, but I'm pretty much a race behind him, and I think the only way I'm really gonna catch him is if he has one or two bad races in a row, and I have two great stage finishes and a great race finish, one or two races in a row.
Yeah, 21 points. If you get a stage win, that's 5 points for you, the winner. And if he doesn't finish in the top 3, that's a big deal.
And that drops it down to 16, and then that's 16's a lot easier to get up than 21. He's 21, and you pretty much can't finish the race. If neither of us get stage points, you can't really finish the race at all to pull away. For me to pull away, catch up.
Right, right. Also with looks like 1, 2, 3, about 6, 7 trucks here tonight. It's a smaller field, so it can make it harder to make it up, to be honest.
Yeah, I think as long as he completes one lap, I think he pulls 4 points. And just winning the race and not getting any stage points, that's what ties it up. So that's all I can really hope for is that. I mean, I don't wish on my competitors to wreck, but that's really all I can hope for is that he wrecks and wrecks it twice since we have a fast repair in the early stages of a race.
10-4 on that, bud. We'll let you go and wish you luck.
Thank you.
All right, there you heard it from your championship contenders. And we'll be right back here live on Extreme Sim TV for tonight's coverage of the Camping Universe Truck Series live from Pocono Racing. All right, we're back here live on Extreme Sim TV with the Camping Universe Truck Series live from Pocono International Speedway. We're going to take a look at some trucks that are rolling out for qualifying now. We'll take a look at one of your points contenders, Mr. Norman King here. He'll be rolling out pretty far back on points. He'd have to have a really, really, really good night. All right, Norman King out here running his qualifying laps. We'll take a look at the 9 machine tonight. The Aces machine, driven by Jared Ziegler. He is in the battle for the points here tonight. Okay. The 9 now down the short shoe here. He'll lap up his qualifying and we'll take a look at it. I'll be right back. Alright, we got about a minute left to qualifying. As the number 9 machine, he'll cross the stripe. Still not registered a lap time, no one play. Looks like Jeffrey in the 04 machine, he'll be running second right now. With a nice qualifying lap for him. Caleb sitting there, looks like he'll be sitting on pit road. Alright, we're back and we'll take a look at your starting lineup for tonight's event. On the pole will be that number 88 machine of Mr. Jason. Alright, with Jason out front, your points leader with a great start to tonight's event. So we'll be able to see how he does. He can hang on to it. Let's see if we can grab an interview. I don't think we're going to have time. Unfortunately. So your pole sitter out front of the field will be that number 88 machine. Right there, Mr. Jason Norman on his outside of row 1. The number 12, that's going to be Caleb in third. The 04, he'll be outside of row 2. Jared starts fifth. Here we go, and we're underway here from Pocono. Up front right now, Jason and Norman battling it out. Two teammates expect some a little bit of give and take here off into one. They'll dive down into turn 1. Jason will clear Norman. Norman will let him go. Exactly what Jared didn't want to see as they rumble down the back straightaway as the battle's on for third on back. Jared does not have time to wait around with this one. He's going to go low. He'll go through the tunnel turn there, work the bottom of Caleb there in the 12 truck. See if he can get below him. Almost right up to the back bumper of that 12 machine. Move Jared by the 12 now. Coming off turn 4. He rapidly moves up to second. He'll be right behind Norman. Now, Norman, the question here early on in this one, how much defense does Norman play for his teammate? Knowing that he's got the lead, a lap 20 being the end of the stage, they've already got a pretty good gap over Jared back there. Keep in mind now where Jared's at. He is luckily in a points paying position. But as it stands right now, if the stage ends right now, he would be losing 4 points to Jason. And that is huge this late in the season. And Norman has to know that as well. Granted, he wants some stage points too. But he also is a teammate to that 88 machine. He's going to want to keep Jared back there. He don't want to let him through. And can Jared even catch him? Them two trucks look to be gone away from Jared's Toyota. Jeffrey here in the Chevrolet Caleb. Nice little battle here. Out front still yet Jason with about a 9/10 of a second gap. Back to Jared, or back to Norman. Jared now is about 3 seconds off that at 3.2. As we're already 4 laps into 75 here from Pocono. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight to watch some Camping Universe Truck Series live on Extreme Sim TV. No place like Extreme Sim TV. As I thunder down the short chute here, the 9 now, still trying to just hit his marks, already 4 laps in to this event. Jason now still out front and pulling away of this event here. A really good truck that Jason brought here today. And this just shows when you unload the truck, you want it to be good. You don't want to have to work on the thing throughout the race. And from what I'm seeing, I know it's early, but he is a good 0.3 of a second faster than his teammate a lap. Jared's last lap was a 52.484 compared to Mr. Jason's 51.614. The last that Jason ran was a 51.894 compared to Jared's 52.991. That is a full second a lap faster. That is one fast race truck right now. And keep in mind, his teammate down there, he's still a few tenths off of the 88, even though he's running probably around about the same equipment. It's just a rocket ship. You can see Jared's got clean racetrack. Back here in the back, you got a side-by-side battle with the 66 making his way around the 12 machine. That's Caleb there, getting past. Keep in mind, I'll keep you updated on the point situation throughout the evening here, as these stages click off. Jared really got to be getting a little handsy as we're already 6 laps into the first stage of 20. It's just not what he needed tonight. You can see Norman now starting to maybe close that gap just a little bit to his teammate. It's just unfortunate there. Just look how good the truck handles. And I want you to watch this rear spring and how this thing will actuate going through the corner. When that right side of that truck's going to load up going through, you can see it just drop just a really good set in that car. See how far that wheel goes up into the wheel well. Let's go take a look at Jared's there and see if we can do some comparing and contrasting. Take a look at Jared's the left rear here. The right front, they head down into what would be turn number 1. Look at Jared. As you can see, Jared's got some damage on that right side. So he's been in the fence here. Highly unfortunate there for Jared. It's pretty beat in around the fender, as you can see. It's unfortunate for Jared that he's already got damage through turn 1 there, Norman there. He'll roll the truck through nice and easy up onto the straightaway headed towards the tunnel turn. Once again, keep in mind the stage win is worth 5 points. Second will be 3 points. Third in the stage, that'll be 1 point. So keep in mind all that does matter. Back down the front straightaway here. Into the corner. Truck will load up. Just a really nice looking truck here tonight. We'll go back to the battle for the 5th position. Or the 4th position. The 04 has it. The 66 wants it. He'll jump down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Coming up onto the straightaway headed, Long Pond straightaway headed down towards the tunnel turn. The draft could be in effect here just a little bit. As we're 11 laps in here, stage ending will be at lap number 20. Jared's still in third here. He's about 11 seconds off the leaders. He's going to scrub the wall again. That can't be good for the right front of that race truck. Now your leader's last lap time was a 53.386 compared to his closest competitor, which would be Norman at a 53.836. And Jared back there to 54.622. The 04 and the 66 still going at it here. They'll race off towards turn one with the 66 machine. He'll have positioning as they enter turn one, see if he can clear him and get by. As he will do that. Move the 66 up to fourth. Oh no, he'll overdrive the corner. The 04, he'll shoot back to the bottom. Try to make a move back underneath. That's going to be Jeffrey Sykes there. Battle with Brian there. 04 will clear and get back by. Now lap number 13 on the board. Jared here, that truck's still a little bit tore up from getting it in the fence. However, he's been able to hold position, not really lose a spot here to Jeffrey, which is good because you don't want to do that. We will monitor the gap between Jeffrey and Jared and see if he's losing time to Jeffrey. Because I am concerned with that front damage. He could be losing some time. We'll check him at the stripe. That time by. He's got to run a 55.052, which is still faster than Jeffrey. So he looks to be okay there. Not by much, maybe a tenth faster. But you definitely don't want to get the truck in the fence anymore and damage it any further to where now you're risking that. Just try to take care of the truck for the next 5 laps. Minimize your damage here. Because luckily he will get 1 stage point if he finishes where he's at. The 04 truck back here. He's got a gap to the guy behind him as well, so I don't think there's going to be any battle there. It's going to be Brian back here behind Jeffrey. Caleb back here in the 12 machine. And that Intel number 12 Chevy Silverado. And then you got Brian back here in that 37 truck. Back here in 7th position. I will, however, keep an eye on this situation with Jeffrey and Jared in case anything develops. Meanwhile, you're not missing anything up front, as Jason's got about a 7-second gap over his teammate. Just a really nice run out of him as we head toward the end of stage number 1. Alright, now it looks like this little battle here with the 04 and the 66. It'll be tightening back up one more time as the leader comes across the complete lap number 16. for that number 04 machine. I know Jeffrey's doing a really good job here. Looks like they're still just trying to hang on with that truck. We'll take a look at the right side, make sure the damage hasn't developed any worse. It looks about the same there on the right side of that race truck. As he'll come through the tunnel turn, you'll hear him out of the throttle there, up near the fence. Nothing really wrong with the truck at this point. They're doing a really good job just to hang on to the end of this stage.
The yellow flag is out.
Now the yellow flies a little bit before the end of the stage. Looks like there's smoke over here on the racetrack. The number 12 of Caleb. He's got some damage. We'll take a look at the truck and see what happened. Looks like they come in. He come through the tunnel. A really tricky spot over here at Pocono. Got the car up the racetrack. Bounced it up against the outside fence. Spun it around. Kept it locked down. Did a really nice job. However, what this yellow will do is end the stage under yellow. And your stage winner will be Jason. As the field gathers up behind the iRacing pace truck or pace car. That Ford Mustang pace car. And we'll cover some. We will get an interview with Mr. Jason in this number 88 machine momentarily. All right, Jason, you got your stage win.
Yeah, truck is pretty much on rails, so it's nice to be able to take it nice and easy.
Yep, yeah, definitely a dominant showing there out of your truck tonight. So good luck for the rest. I don't know, you're getting ready to head towards pit road here. So best of luck, and you know that's 4 more stage points to your advantage. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. So it was a good run.
10-4, we'll holler at you later.
Thank you.
All right, these trucks will head down pit road. Get ready to make their first live pit stop of the evening. As they head down through here, we'll take a look. As the 88 will head to his stall here. Stall number 1. He'll come to a stop right there in this pit stall. Looks like he hit his marks nice and easy. See if they exit the pit stall, if he can maintain his lead, and he will. And looks like out in second will be the 9. Oh boy, he gained a spot there on the pit stop, and we'll be right back here live at Extreme with Extreme Sim TV's coverage of the Camping Universe Truck Series live from Daytona or Pocono, not Daytona, momentarily. Live from Pocono, really? I mean, live from Daytona, really? Alrighty, and we're back here live, getting ready for the start of stage number 2, live here on Extreme Sim TV, and the Camping Universe Truck Series live from Pocono International Speedway. Alright, they'll come out of turn number 4. They'll see the green flag for the start of stage 2. The 9 truck there, he'll be on the bottom. Let's see if he can make a move, maybe. Try to get the lead away from the 88. The 88's been on rails this whole entire race. They'll head through 1 here. Big moment here for Jared. Can he make it stick? He does. He drives it off in there deep. He slides up the racetrack, nearly making contact with the 88. And the 88 will hang on to the lead. Nice try out of Jared. Good driving by both of them, not the pair of 2 trucks up there. Keep in mind that stays there in the points battle. Jason, he will gain 4 points. So that would move him up to about 26 above Jared roughly now. Now look at Norman throwing a move back there on Jared now. Ford P2. Right there it is, and Norman will clear him, moving that 9 truck back to third position once again, as we're 23 laps into this one. Next stage in will be lap number 40. Jason again now pulls away by about a second. Really trying to stay with Norman here. As I head back into 1 and 2. Or turn 1, sorry. What was I thinking? There's only 3 corners at Pocono. Through the tunnel turn into 3. Or into the tunnel turn, then into 3. Jared now once again hanging on in that number 9 machine. Engine number 9. Trying desperately to make up some ground. "25 laps in now. Looks like we'll have a battle back there for around the 5th position. And Caleb up there in 5th. The 66 trying to grab that position. That 66 machine will make the pass on Caleb nice and smooth. Move him up. Move Caleb back a position. Once again, taking a look at that number 12 machine. He's had a pretty good year overall. 42 minutes, about 42 minutes of racing left here at Pocono. If we stay green, and then we'll have out front now by 2.5 seconds. Will be Jason. If you see the gap there, we'll check in with Jared. Check out the right side of his truck as we seen he went in, and I'm betting he fixed that. No, he's still got that right front damage. So Jared has not fixed that yet. I'm kind of shocked he hasn't. He might be playing the long game, trying to save the fast repair for this second stage stop. But you gotta wonder how much that's hurting the truck right now. Quite a bit of damage there on that right side. Norman King right here. Nice run for him too. This Racers for Christ Toyota. Really nice truck to see go around. I've watched him all year in this truck, and it's a beautiful truck to see out there running. Week in and week out, he does a wonderful job driving it. We'll go with our Extreme Sim TV camera from the blimp. Oh, we brought us some X-Plane pilots over here to run our blimp tonight, giving us beautiful views of Pocono Speedway. Get the chopper as well. Here comes that number 9 machine. He'll come through turn number 2. Go back to our leader of Mr. Jason up front. So Thunder by the flag stand here. There's Norman. See him thundering by. A couple more trucks rolling through. Take a look at Mr. Jeffrey. He's at a whoa. As I talk about it, he gets up the fence, he'll loop it. We'll see if NASCAR call it yellow here. They will. Yellow flag will fly. We just went to Jeffrey there as he come into the corner and he got in the outside fence, causing that truck to come around with him. As you can see, he comes off into turn number 1. Gets up high, scrubs the outside wall, loses the back of the race truck, and does a good job locking it down, getting it off the racing surface. But nevertheless, you see some damage there on that truck as well, much like Jared has. And it'll bring out the yellow for him. First yellow of the night brought out by, or the second yellow of the night brought out by incident. Alright, as the pace car will pick them up. 32 laps into the stage. Looks like we will get a short run here at the end of the stage. If we take a look at their last lap times, they have fallen off quite a bit at a 54-second lap. So you got to think these guys will come get tires. I don't see anybody trying to stay out unless maybe you're Jared. Maybe try to play a little bit of strategy and hope for a yellow pretty much immediately to get you that stage win. Other than that, I don't see trying it. And if the yellow don't come out immediately, you don't come down, these tires will eat you up probably by the tunnel turn. So, as you can see, Jason up there playing around with our pace car driver over at Bodine here, seeing how he's doing. And he'll drive it down pit road, but check it out. Everybody's going to come down. Nobody tried to play the strategy game, and I don't blame them. I didn't see any. Well, it looks like the 37 may actually play a strategy game there. Trying to get something out of the stage point. We'll come down here and we'll check it out as they come down the long pit road. The 88 will stop in his box. And he'll come to a complete stop. We'll see who can make it out. It'll be a late sprint in this stage, but there's all important stage points on the line. Looks like Jason will beat Jared out. And we will see if Jared went ahead and fixed that truck. You got to think he did. No, still no fix on that Chevrolet or Toyota or what truck. I don't understand. I really don't know what the strategy would be there other than just saving your fast repair on that Toyota, not Chevrolet with me. Trying to think. Other than just saving it, that's the only real thing that I can imagine you would even attempt that for. So keep in mind, Jared's sitting second right now. That's 3 stage points. He can minimize his. If they're finished the way they are right now, he would only lose 2 stage points here. So it's definitely trying to minimize it now. As you can see, the 37 machine, I believe he's going to require a wave. He will if he's 1 lap down. So he will get the wave here when the lights go out on the iRacing pace car. He will get the wave around. The 88 will be starting. It's interesting to see which line he chooses here. I'm thinking it's going to be the outside. And how far does Jared push it? Does he risk it getting in the door of the 88 maybe? Try to get that stage all important stage points. That's what it's. There's no more stage points available for tonight. It'll be a flat out run to the end. And we've seen how strong the 88 machine is. I don't think you want to try to give up too much here. '37 truck definitely. Hopefully, you can get away run. Hope for him that he can get a little bit better finish here tonight. Pocono's definitely a tricky track to run. Lights will go off on the iRacing pace car. And looks like indeed Jason will take the outside lane. Giving Jared the bottom, they'll be coming across the route at lap number 30, coming to get 35. Be roughly 5 to go here in this stage. So, fasten your seatbelts because I have a feeling this run to turn 1 is going to be something you're going to want to watch. Again, thank you for coming out on Extreme to see on TV. Racing pace car will bring on the round through the home turn. So with Norman down there on the bottom, he's in behind Jared. So he can't really push his teammate, unfortunately for him. Alright, the Irish pace car dive down pit road and we'll turn them back loose. Green flags in the air. Looks like a nice even start for that front row. As the head thundering towards turn number 1. Jason now trying to hold Jared down there on the bottom. Jared's got it pretty dead even with him as they enter. See how far Jared pushes it in there. He does a pretty good job of holding it to the bottom. Can he stay even with him on the exit? No, here comes Norman. He'll be on the attack mode now. Norman right there with him as well. Norman's going to jump high. Jared goes up, blocks Norman there. A really good job there holding that second position. Jason, meanwhile, he'll start to pull away. We'll go back and we'll check in on this second place battle. Norman now seeking the bottom, trying to get around that number 9 truck to get back to second position. Jared now, he goes low to try to cover the inside, but what that's going to do is open the outside up for Norman. Norman with a big run on the outside here, coming through lap number 37. Off in the corner, let's see how far Jared drives the truck in. He drives it pretty far, but not enough to hold Norman back there. Norman does a great job around the outside. Jared tries to get a run down the short chute going into the tunnel. Maybe get the draft off that number 11 machine, but it's not going to work. So move Norman firmly up to that second position. Oh, Jared, oh so close to that wall on exit. We'll see lap number 38 on the board. Once again, Jason out front now by a second and a half. And now, Norman doing a great job running with his teammate here. Jason just having a bookmark night. Across the stripe to get lap number 39 up on the board. Next time by, you'll see lap 40, and then when they come back around, the yellow will wave to end stage number 2 on the evening. Once again, Jared now losing quite a bit of ground. Through the corner now. Across the stripe. He will take lap number 40. He'll be on the last lap of the stage with a nice gap over Norman and his rival in the points. One Jared. And there's Caleb right in front of him. He'll work his way around Caleb. He'll come out turn 4 and he'll start looking for that green and white flag. Caleb trying to stay on the lead lap. Stay cross. Looks like he will. Now we're just going to wait on the yellow to fly, and it is out now. Caleb does a good job maintaining. Stage 2 win goes to Jason, and we'll try to grab a word with him here on Extreme Sim TV.
Yes, I do. Oh yeah. I mean, it's on rails. It gets a little bit tight as the tires wear a little bit, but and then even in qualifying, I slid it into turn 1 on my first lap. Just turned in a little too hard, but it's real easy to drive, especially if you aren't having to push every corner. After about 7 laps, it gets a little more tight, but your tires start falling off here no matter seemingly what setup you run. A whole bunch. Tires mean a whole lot. So, yeah, the truck is running excellent. Yep, thank you very much. I hope so.
And I'll be right back here with you live on Extreme Sim TV. Alright, welcome back everyone. Getting ready for the final stage of tonight's event for the Camping Universe Truck Series here live from Pocono. One more stage to finish it off. About a 30 lap run here will end tonight's race off. Out front on the outside lane there, that's going to be one Mr. Jason, Mr. Superman. Norman down there on the bottom. Ziegler, Brian back there in fifth. Sixth going to be Caleb. Seventh will be the 37 machine. Once again, now Jared's going to select the bottom of the racetrack one more time. We'll see how that works out for him. iRacing pace car will dive down pit road. Looks like Jared finally used that fast repair. I don't see no damage visible right now. We'll see if they head off into one. What's going to happen? Jared's on the bottom here. Let's see if he can try to drive it in there again. Try to outrun that 88. We've seen him try it a couple of times here. Each to no avail. He drives it in there deep around the bottom. He blinked out there for a second. He's going to slide up into... Whoa! Looks like he got up the racetrack into the 88 just a little bit. Now he'll be in danger of losing that position from the 11 machine of Mr. Norman King here. Nice job by Jared just to hang on to that truck. He's already used his fast repair, so you definitely don't want to wreck the truck now. Down the front straightaway, once again, this is your battle for second. You got Norman King on the bottom, Jared on the outside. Jared's going to try to pinch Norman down a little bit, but nothing's going to work. He'll get moved back to third. And Jeffrey there back there with that 66 machine. A nice little battle here for fourth between the 04 and 66. Again, a little battle out of these trucks. 66 will dive it down low. They'll come across the stripe to put lap number 48 up on the board. Oh, looks like we got trouble. And they're doing it's your championship contender. Looks like it's Jared that went around. Take a look at what happened. Looks like he got it down there and just got it loose hard into the outside wall. Nice moves by all the trucks back here to avoid him. Just woof. We'll go on board with him here. Again, this has huge championship implications, as he has none used his fast repair. We'll just see how fast it goes. Hard in the fence, loops it around, locks it up. Just destroyed that race truck. I expect to see him on pit road here. You can see that right side's pretty well pancaked in. the difference between where he's at and where he was at is quite a bit, to be honest. About 12 points, as I calculated, on top of the 8 I believe he's already lost tonight. So that's about 18 points if he finishes back in 7th position that he would be losing here tonight. On top of the 22, which would put him way out. Heavily unfortunate. We'll see if it comes down how much he can get the truck fixed. And this is what you can't have happen if you want to win a championship. It's just, you can't have these nights happen. Not this late in the game. And trust me, I feel for Jared right now. I've been there. I've been that guy battling for a championship and things go wrong late in the year. It's not a fun feeling. As you can see, he's still sitting on pit road here. We'll monitor it and see if he does fall a lap down, because that also could be huge. That truck's pretty well tore up. See where the pack's at in relation. They're all ready over here in the tunnel. We'll see if he gets off pit road before the pace car comes by. This is very important here. Because if you lose a lap this late, you can see his truck sitting stationary on pit road. As we're 50 laps into this event. As you can see that old green cone there. If that pace car comes by that green cone, it's official. He's a lap down. If he can't beat it. As you can see way back there in the distance, the flashing lights of the field coming off turn number 4. Here comes Jared to the cone. He will beat the pace car. A good properly timed stop, as long as he didn't speed to do it. There's the pace car now, so he will remain on the lead lap. Alright. Take a look at Jared's truck here, see what damage was able to be fixed. He's still got quite a bit around the spoiler area of the truck. Once again, he'll come off turn number 4 here and get caught back. Alright. The field will get doubled up over here. They're over here near the tunnel time. Look at Norman here. We will monitor Jared's situation and see the speed out of that number 9 truck. Again, 51 laps into the 75 lap affair. I'm thinking the field will go green here. Jared just now catching up. There we go. He does, and green flag is out. Now Jared, his whole goal has to be make up as many spots as he can with that hurt race truck. See if you don't lose much more. You see the battle now for the lead there is ongoing up front Looks like Jason may lose the lead to his teammate here. No, Norman gets in an accident. They're going to start stacking
The
them
yellow
up
flag
here.
is out.
Multiple trucks around. Norman involved. 37 involved. And Jared did a great job getting his truck up through that. We'll take a look one more time at what happened. Norman gets on the apron, gets a little free. The 04 gets in the back of him. Caleb gets in the back. And look at Jared just dive to the bottom. Great driving out of him. You know, he had to be thinking, what the heck? You can see that truck's definitely hurt. There's the spin, dive low. Yep, get through it. Great driving out of that number 9 machine for Jared. And we'll be back here live on Extreme Sim. Well, we'll grab pit stop here. That looks like Jared's going to come back down. Try to get that truck worked on some more. And we'll be back live here on Extreme Sim TV momentarily. Alright, as we're back. There's some damage there on that 04 machine, you see. But more importantly, Jared come back now and got more work done to the truck. That'll put him back in 7th one more time. Because he's just trying to get as much work done to it to fix it as much as he can, which is not a bad strategy at all. The field will come around and they'll see the green flag wave.
Green flag,
And we'll
green
be
flag.
back under racing as we're 55 laps into this one here at Pocono. Once again, out front.
The yellow flag is
And
out.
yellow's already out again. And it looks like Jared's been involved again. We'll go back and we'll take a look at what happened. And this time his truck's really torn up. It is smoking a lot. He's going to have to bring that to pit road. That might be a terminal issue. Oh, what happened here? Oh, the 12 blew it. And oh no. Oh no, we'll take a look from Jared's point of view. As you can see, they go green, boom, boom, and just. Oh no. One more time from the buoyant cam. You'll see the field come down. Boom, there goes the motor. It just, Jared had nowhere to go. Truck completely destroyed. We'll see if we can grab an interview with him right quick here on Extreme Sim TV. It's very unfortunate here for Jared. Alright, Jared, Matt with Extreme Sim TV. You got a copy? Matt with Extreme Sim TV. You got a copy? You got a copy on me, Jared? Let's see if we can grab Caleb's truck. Caleb, Matt with Extreme Sim TV. You got a copy on it, bud?
Yep.
Wow, that restart was crazy.
Yeah, I had a little bit of damage, but it wasn't anything too bad. I only had like a minute and 20 seconds. And then on the restart, I checked my gauges to see if anything was red. Nothing was red. And then once I just got on the throttle, my motor just blew.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, it looked like when you blew the motor, maybe the 37 got in the oil or something. Got the truck sideways, and then Jared was right there as well.
Yeah, I feel bad I ruined their nights, but I mean, and that, I thought I was fine because I was going full speed, trying to catch up to them after I got repairs, but then after that, it just blew for whatever reason on me. I didn't even miss a shift. I was in second, accelerated, boom.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, we'll move you back down, and once again, what a night so far.
Yep, a really bad night for me. I'm trying to beat Brian Robinson for 4th in the points. With a race like this, I don't think I will be able to now.
Alrighty, man. Well, I hate that for you, bud. Have a good one, buddy.
You too.
There you had it. Engine problems led to that ordeal that happened. Just unfortunate all the way around for everybody involved. It happens in racing, but you never want to see it. Alright, the lights are still on the iRacing Facebook. We'll be back with you here in a moment. Alright, we're back live here on Extreme SM TV, getting ready for the restart. The iRacing pace car will come down pit road this time by, and that will leave the field with about 14 laps to go in this one. See if Jason can finish off his night. The 9 truck, for all intents and purposes, will be retired. He will be scored 6. Green flag is in the air. Across the stripe they will come. Down into turn number 1, 61 laps in. Jason now. He'll dive. Norman will dive below Jason. Can he clear him? He does. New leader, Norman. But here comes Jason back on the outside now. Let's see if they can run side by side through the tunnel. What a battle out of the two teammates into the tunnel turn. The 11 truck will clear the 88. The 88 will try a crossover here. He'll complete the crossover. He'll get back on the inside of Norman. Into the 3 and 4. The two teammates going at it now for the lead. Can Norman hold the 88 off? I don't think you will. I don't know. Norman's going to get the big run down the long straightaway on that outside with that momentum. But he needs to clear the 88 machine of Jason before they get to turn 1. Through into the corner now. The 88 machine on the bottom. Norman way up high now. Trying to carry all the momentum down the backstretch. Can he get the momentum to cross back over under the 88? I don't think so. I don't think he's got the run enough to do it. Great racing up front out of the teammates here. And now Jason will start to put legs out, start to move away from Mr. Norman's number 11 machine. And count it as we come across the stripe. 63 laps in now. Norman and Jason now about 5/10 of a second out in front of that 11 truck. Jason now coming into 3. He'll run the bottom nice and smooth. Across the stripe now, he'll putting lap number 64 on the board. Brian Robinson back here running that 5th position. Garrett's still parked with Caleb on pit road. They're pretty much out of it. Jeffrey now, he'll be 4th. Brian doing a good job up in 3rd. The 88 machine out front and pulling away little by little. Now with a 2-second gap over the number 2 machine of Mr. Norman King. Down into corner number 2, through the tunnel back up towards turn 3 here. Back off of turn number 3, he'll jump the throttle pretty hard here. He's got this gap of about 3.299 now. He's 66 laps into this. Out front still will be Jason now, 67 laps in. Now with a 3.4 second lead. See Norman back here. Jeffrey, Brian. O'Brien having a really nice run here. Norman out front here, still right here in second. A good run for him here tonight. Jason, though, just stretching it out now to a 4.3 second lead over Mr. Norman King. We come in here tonight and we expected a good battle, but holy cow, did that 88 machine bring a truck. Really fast pickup trucks out of both him and the 11. Pretty much dominated the whole night. Alright, don't forget after the race to stay tuned for the Extreme Sim TV Camping Universe post-race show. Coming through turn 3 here. He'll come out of turn number 4 and he will get about 5 laps to go remaining in this event. Well, now with about a 5-second lead. Here they come down the little short chute here. Okay. Jason still now with a 5-second lead over the field. Inside 5 to go, so if the yellow comes out now, that will end the race. I just can't say enough about Jason and this number 88 machine tonight. It's been really quick, really strong truck as well. Just nicely built. We looked into it. We looked at the suspension work. Everything looks like on camera that it's doing what it needs to do. Now with 3 laps to go. Just a stellar night out of this 88 machine. Once again, a great night for Brian here. Jeffrey, great run out of that number 04 machine. Looks like the 88 backed his pace down a little bit at the last lap. Norman there was able to beat him by about a tenth, but it's not going to be enough. Now Norman beat him by 2/10 that lap, but it's not enough to catch him really. Headed through the tunnel turn one more time. He'll come around and he'll see the white flag wave, giving him signal for one more lap around the tricky triangle. Tricky icky triangle is going to come to an end here today. White flag in the air for Jason. With a 6-second lead, all he has to do is coast it around. See the one lap truck up here, he'll have to work his way by. He'll come into turn number 4 here. Get that truck turned. And he'll head down the front straightaway. And your winner of the Camping Universe Truck Series Live from Pocono. With a stellar run, bidding for the championship will be Jason. And that number 88 machine looks like second. Will go to Norman. Brian, he'll come around turn 3 here and head towards the finish line. He'll bring it home third. All right. And we'll be right back with your interviews here on Extreme Sim TV. All right, Jason, Matt with Extreme Sim TV. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
All right, congratulations on your win. Great run. But even more importantly, holy cow, did you pad yourself in the championship? So I'll give you a rundown right quick before we comment on the race where you're at. I think it'll blow your mind. All right, with your stages tonight, right now as it stands, you are 47 some odd points in front, and pretty much as long as you stay in the top 3, you pretty much got it locked up as long as you don't have a really, really, really bad race. What do you think about that?
I mean, that's the goal, is to have as big a points lead as I can, but there are 2 restrictor plate races left in that, and I think I've finished last, or, outside the points in the first one. It's not, I mean, it's pretty easy to find yourself in trouble at the restrictor plate tracks. And then I had what happened at Daytona, so there's no signing off on it yet. So with what happened at Daytona, I think I lost a full 20 points there or something like that. So,
but holy cow, what a truck you had tonight! Wow.
Oh yeah, this thing was hooked up, and as I said, I don't think the weather could have helped us much more than what it did. Just being cool like this took away some of the handling issues that we fought. And instead, I mean, it was still a little bit tight. I probably could have loosened up, but loosened it up too much more. I know on the longer run, it got a little bit free, just from practice. So Yeah, but it was on rails. So good run for both of us here, and both Norman and I. He came home second, so recovered pretty well from the incident there. Real good race. I still don't like New Pocono, but
Yeah, it can definitely be a tricky track to run. Alrighty, buddy. Well, we'll go grab your teammate here momentarily and talk with him. And congratulations on your win tonight.
thank you very much.
All right, Norman, Matt with Extreme Sim TV. You got me.
Got you loud and clear.
All right, you brought it home second. Team Trucks 1-2. Good night for the both of you.
Yeah, that one was for my grandmother that we lost this past weekend, and I thank the good Lord for everything that He helped us through this weekend. And just got to thank Jason for giving us a great setup while I was with the family this weekend. He worked on the setup and gave us an outstanding setup today.
I truly hate to hear that, but that was definitely a run for the ages. If you was going to have one, that was a great run to have.
Yeah, I'll miss her, but that one definitely, that's the way to go out for her. I know she's probably sitting up in heaven right now, mad right now because that was for her and she wanted it. She wanted to serve everyone and never wanted anyone serving her.
10-4 on that one, buddy. All right. So as part of this team owner deal for your team here, what's the ideal going forward with the 88 up third in the points? You know, it could be a big deal for you guys to grab the championship.
It's the main goal right now for us is to make sure that we do what in our whole power, whatever we can do to make sure that he wins the championship.
10-4. That's a mark of a good team, to be honest.
Yeah, he's put in the effort, and I'm not gonna jeopardize that this late in the season.
All righty. Well, congratulations tonight. I hate to hear that about your grandmother, and we'll speak to you next week.
Thank you. You have a good one, Matt.
You too. Oh, I moved into the wrong place here. There we go. We'll go grab Brian right quick with the second place finish. All right, Brian. You got a copy of me?
I got you. How you doing?
All right, buddy. You brought her home third tonight. Good run.
Fifth. I think I only ended in fifth.
Oh, nope. It scored you in fifth. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It
Yeah.
messed up there
No,
for a second. But nevertheless, a good top 5 run.
that's true. That's true. No, I just didn't get a handle on the setup at all this week. I didn't have much time to work on it, but finished the race.
All righty. Well, congratulations on a top 5 finish.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. That'll do it from here at Pocono tonight. The Extreme Sim TV jet will take off from the airport and we'll be headed, I believe it's to Lanier, if I'm not mistaken, for the debut of the Nemesis Dirt Street Stock Series live here tomorrow night on Extreme Sim TV. So look forward to that one. I want to thank everyone here at the Camping Universe Truck Series. It's been a great year. Next Wednesday we'll be going to Daytona. And moving on from there, we will see who will walk away with the championship this year. Once again, it's been Matt with Extreme Sim TV. Have a good night, everyone.